do you blame them? How do you blame them for selling dope when there's no economy for them? So if you don't know why kids are stealing cars and hustling credit cards and selling crack, nobody will give them a job. Crime. You're not born a criminal. Criminals are made by the society. And the mother of all crime is miseducation, and the father of all crime is economic castration. If you don't give me a decent education and you don't give me a job, I am a criminal waiting. Take me. I got 6 degrees, but take my PhD. Take from me my certifications. I'll be out there selling crack, doing something I would have never thought about doing to feed my 2 daughters. Because we got to recognize when people don't know how they're going to eat from day to day, that creates a psychology of desperation and panic. And you'll do things you never even thought about doing. It's easy to judge people when you're comfortable. Right. Which is why I tell black educated folk, because they can be.
Shalom, this is Ashar Basrallah, Elijah Kemp. And first and foremost, I'd like to give praises, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Kaw Layam La, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, Bashim Harakah Kudash Ma'amaf. Also, double to the elders and apostles of GMS, and them on the Samad as well, Ahara Masharallah. Peace and blessing to 1/3, salutations to all for elect. This let's gonna go on off that video. And you see the dude, his name Umar, Dr. Umar, you know. But talk about it's it's really nothing for our people to do, which is actually true, because this society is not made for us to succeed. But of course you do, now there's other ways to make money. You can get a job, hopefully, and but just knowing that the system is not made for us. The society is not made for us to succeed. But you gotta think about, like, in the days of old, like, it was no prophets begging. It was no prophets doing criminals. Or of course, crime is looked at as different now, of course, because Esau got 30,000 laws. Most High only has 613 for his children. But still though, we probably weren't criminals. And just like what was it, John, I believe. It's like, yeah, John, he had on camel hide, camel, the raiments of camel, eating locusts and honey. So I mean, like, think about that. Like, when this society crashes, and when a dollar crashes, we're gonna be in jail. We're gonna be truly at the big jump at Jacob's trouble. We ain't gonna have nobody gonna have no money. You gonna have a new monetary system. With the MOTB. You gonna have brothers in the wild. You gonna have brothers in the wild eating leaves and grass, and just like John, eating locusts and honey. So to think you don't gotta have no money. You don't have to, because success is seen as just having money. Having wealth and having everything in society. When that's truly not success. Really having success is knowing Yahweh Shema Shah and being willing to do all that for Yahweh Shema Shah. Do anything, righteously to get to the kingdom. But of course, in the society, it's taking out our minds. It's taking out, the children of Israel, taking out their minds to serve the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, because so many other wrong doctrines and so many other doctrines are placed in this society. It's a melting pot. So you have so many other things placed within this wicked kingdom. But though, main being on this lesson, main being on how people are not made to succeed. In society, they can't get a job, so they what you call it? Sell dope. They sell drugs, and do criminal acts. When our people, that's how our people is seen as criminals. But Esau is the real criminals. They the real criminals. They red, the crimson. They they set it up for it to be like this, you know, in this society because they wicked, you know, they wicked gonna do that. They made it a racist society where you know racist being to love your own race, you know. That's what word racist mean, and it made it for Esau, you know, Esau this is his kingdom. It made it for him to succeed, but also made it for us, our people, not to succeed, which you know success, you know, as getting money. But honestly, we don't need that. We don't need money. We have a spirit. You know, we have Yahweh Shemashah. Esau don't have that, and you have a handful of repentant Edomites who will willingly throw away this kingdom just to kiss our feet. You know, because they know their days are numbered. You know, you might see a few of those repentant Edomites that be like, this is not, even though they know it's paradise for them, it's the only paradise they're gonna get. You know, so you have a couple, you know, handful of repentant Edomites ready to repent, be like, oh, you know, so that know that it's gonna not gonna be like this forever. You know, this gonna be the last time they're gonna be here. You know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as serpents upon the earth. So come, man, we will be the princes, you know, and the men, not just the men of the Lord, but the men of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, and the speckled birds. We are the princes walking as servants upon this earth. We serve Esau, we serve all these heathens, uh, and we serve these foreign-minded Israelites as well. Like you know, you have a boss that's a Jake, but you know they be it be like a I don't want to say whitewash, but like you know they had just as wicked as Esau. You know, you'll have that because that's how it's made. Is that's how it's set up for Jake to be just as wicked, you know, as Esau. You know, it's worse because they can do that because we supposed to be the light, but you be in the darkness right now. You know. So come, man. You see princes walking in serpents upon the earth. So you'll see how people you know do all types of criminal acts. You know, and of course you'll see how people you know serving Esau, serving the heathens day in day out. You know that's how it's been for the past hundreds of years. You know, and the servants upon horses. You know, look at Esau. Look at the other heathens. They all have their establishments. They all have their businesses that are set up, and Jay have nothing. But we actually have everything. We're seen to have nothing. You know, our people love to say there's no black businesses. There's no black owned things that try to get it started. But honestly, you calling yourself black, I don't even want to hear you out. You know, you messed up first off. You you Jake. You know, you're Israelite. You a Hebrew Israelite. If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or speckled bird, you know, and ultimately through the Spirit, if you believe yourself to be Israelite, then you know you're an Israelite. You know, and call yourself black and black on it, all the business. You know, that's good to start one. You know, it's good. Ultimately, you should know the truth. That's the main thing you need to know. That's true succession. That's true money, you know, wisdom, knowledge, you know, knowing that you are a princess or a prince, you know, you should know that first and foremost, and do all the other stuff later, you know, try to establish yourself and try to found yourself in the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. You know, so our people are blind to see that they are the children of Israel. They're blind to see that we were put in this place for not for destruction, but for a chastisement in our affliction that we were put in this place to understand why we're here. You know, we got to understand why we're here. But our people just think we were slaves and we were right here and we got to get money. That's not the case. You know, You don't have to get money. You definitely should get money by illegal means, you know. But it's set up for our people to do that. So you'll literally be able to find, in Chicago. I got brothers that know this, you know. You'll be able to find crates of guns in the streets, places like Chicago or Philly or something, like a rural area or something like that. Be able to find drugs easily. You'll be able to find drugs, guns easily. You'll be able to find liquor easily. You'll be able to find a church. There'll be a church right by it. The, the be all types of have our people all types of messed up, physically and mentally, Verse 29, and thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness. Right there, man. Our people grope in the darkness, man. Our people, we grope in the, it's like we go in the dark. Even though we the light, we trying to find a way out of this situation, knowing that the best way out of the situation is y'all by some outside, not money, not that form of success. That's not success at all. Because you gonna have to give up all that way anyways. And receive everything back 1,000-fold. All the money you won't be able to bring that money, because anyway, that's Esau money. I gotta be destroyed and done away with. You gonna have gold and silver, and all types of riches. And you gonna have more than that, throw all that away for to fully embrace Yahweh Shem outside. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. We can't prosper in this kingdom. Our people can't prosper in the kingdom, but that's how it's set up. Ultimately, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. So come, man, it's nobody that can actually no man, at least no man that's actually save you. Not Esau. Esau gonna give you welfare and food stamps. The heathen ain't gonna do nothing for you. Your own brother not gonna do nothing for you, because they gonna look they gonna think you they enemy. That's how it's set up. These are curses right now. Our people are under the curses right now, man. And they don't understand that. Our people should not prosper in any way. If you see a rich brother, a wealthy brother, they probably did something wicked. That's how it is. Look, Bobby Smurder got out of jail. You already know what he doing. He's a shaky hand man. So Khan, I meant to say broken hand man, but Sodom. Well, this is Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sardis children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. So come, man, our people are wise to do evil. That's the first thing our people think about is robbing, stealing, and killing. We why would you want to do the same thing that our oppressors did to us, that Esau did to us? Esau did the same thing to us, and you gonna do the same thing that basically you letting Esau guide you to do wickedly, guide you to do evil. And do it to your own brothers, nonetheless. The houses they breaking in, they not in the Edomite neighborhoods. They right next door to them, breaking right next to a Jake house. Not saying that they should break into any house, but they'll do their brother faster than they do it to Esau or the heathens. But to do good, they have no knowledge. So our people don't know how to do good, but ultimately it was set up that way. It was set up in this system, in this kingdom, for people not to succeed and not to know how to do good, and to only know how to do evil and do evil good. That's like a entendre, that's like that's backhanded or something. They are people who do evil really evil. They do evil really good. And they're wise to do it. And by the way, the word sadish means, foolish or stupid. You know, our people are very much fit the description, man. People call us, you know, NIGGAs. We call ourselves NIGGAs. All that word means is ignorant. We are ignorant. We're ignorant how the world is, how the world was set up. You know, this society was set up for us to fail, and we don't care. We still gonna try to get their money though. You know, our people straight up know that this society is not made for us to see him. That guy on the video, he know that, but of course he's still gonna try to get money. You know, now it's cool. He trying to express that, but he on some Africanism. But he just made a good point, and I did a video on it. You know, but this is First Peter chapter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So come on, man, that's Esau, man. He's our natural adversary. Now people don't even know that. People want to do wickedly, or wise to do wickedly against their own brothers and sisters, you know, but don't know that the adversary, the devil, is making them do that. They are roaring lion. They gobble them up right now. You know, they devour them right now. They devour their hearts and their minds. The thing that our people to be successful is to get money, and you gotta get money by any means necessary. That's what most of our people believe, that you supposed to get money by any it's like any means necessary. You know, our people would beg for money. You know, you're not supposed to beg. You know, our people would do all types of strenuous and dubious and all type of grimy jobs to get money. You know, that's not supposed to be. For whose money? For Esau's money. For monies with the faces of rapists and some probably sodomites and uh you already know, murderers of our people and everything, are the Gadites. Reubenites as well. So you have our people kill themselves and kill over that, for something that means nothing. The dollar finna collapse, and America finna be destroyed, and most of the world's finna be uninhabitable. And our people don't want to know that. They don't understand that, and even if they did know that, they wouldn't care. They would still try to get money by any means necessary. This is my final scripture, but it's kind of sum it up. More of the story is that Esau is the ruler of the world, and he made everything wicked, especially in this place Babylon. Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. America, which is set up to be destroyed according to the scriptures. You know, this is what Job said. This is Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, who is he? This is rhetorical, because obviously we know it's Esau, the so-called white man, the Caucasian race. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, so they control everything. To an extent, they have the power over the they got the sword. They got oil, they got guns. And they control the judges there. All the court systems, all the everything is set in their favor. As I said, it's a racist society, meaning they are exalted, their own races are exalted, and they love their race, of course, and they exalt their own race over any other, which is But of course, when all this is done with, and the elect govern the kingdom, we gonna have a society that's exalted, as exalting us, that's exalting the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and the speckled birds. We gonna have that society. That's how it once was anyway. But of course, changed throughout history. But it was set up for this to happen, and it was set up ultimately for us to inherit the kingdom. But that was the lesson right there. Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. With that, I want to say shalom.